Archbishop Desmond Tutu once said, "We are made for goodness and love and compassion." Or, as our own president-elect put it,
Trump shared a meme on Truth Social of fires raging behind the Hollywood sign, which was photoshopped to read, "Trump was right."
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd almost forgotten your penchant for casual cruelty and dickfoolery. Flames! Nice touch on the graphics. Surely you won't be content with just trolling those in dire need. Surely you also see this as a merch-portunity.
The New York Post posted these images of President-elect Donald Trump driving a golf cart wearing a Trump was right about everything hat.
Trump was right about almost everything. I wouldn't say he was right about the outfit choice. Rule of thumb, never dress in the same color scheme as the upholstery of your own vehicle.
On X, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene asked, why don't they use geoengineering, like cloud seeding, to bring rain down on the wildfires in California? They know how to do it.
Who is they, Margaret? Are you perhaps referring to the they-ish people? Is that what it is, Margaret? The very same people that control the area on fire? Why would they, destroy the very industry they control? When we also have the means to bring the rains. We have space lasers, and we can bring rain. The clues are there, Margaret.
The whole thing is a complete disaster. A lot of it comes back to DEI.
Kristen Crowley, the fire chief in Los Angeles, she is a very silly woman. The first gay female fire chief ever. Wow.
Under her is Christina Kepner, first lesbian assistant chief. Then under her is Christine Larson. They're all Christine or Christina. She's also a lesbian. Christina, lesbian.
What? What are you doing? You just summoned them. Do you understand? You can't just say the name 3 times. Do you know what you just unleashed onto this earth? From now on, it's just infernos and lesbian firefighters.
I'm not saying he showed up drunk, but it did start at 10 a.m. So how about we start with a quick sobriety test? You know, something simple. Pete, how about name your kids?
Our 7 wonderful kids, Gunnar, Jackson, Peter Boone, Kensington, Luke, Rex, sorry, it's a lot of them, and Gwendolyn.
Little tipsy, okay. Big deal, all right, no biggie. My dad was always mixing up me and my siblings' names, and he launched perfectly successful counteroffensive rapid deployment amphibious incursions into Iran all the time. Although Pete probably should have given his kids names he could remember more easily. Maybe like Don Julio, Jim Beam, Johnny Walker, Jose Cuervo, and don't forget little Michael Hard Lemonade.
I assume that in each of your weddings, you've pledged to be faithful to your wife. You've taken an oath to do that, haven't you? You've admitted that you had sex at that hotel in October 2017, and you were still married and you just had a child by another woman. Again, how do you explain your judgment? You have admitted that you had sex while you were married to wife 2 after you just had fathered a child by wife 3. But you didn't reveal any of this to President Trump. Why didn't you inform the commander-in-chief of the transition team of this very relevant event?
Oh, damn! Although, come on, Tim, come on. You're asking why didn't Hegseth tell Trump about how many times he cheated on his wife? Maybe because if he did, Trump would high-five him so hard it would break both their hands.
At long last, I can announce a ceasefire and a hostage deal has been reached between Israel and Hamas.
Huzzah! Whoa! Yeah! What a historic moment. Joe Biden articulately got through a sentence. And also a ceasefire. And the timing couldn't be better for Biden. There's still time for him to win Michigan, so... TikTok is the hottest app in the U.S., and next week, it's f***ing gone.
First, a story that is on a lot of people's minds this morning, the looming shutdown of TikTok here in the U.S.
Yeah, a federal ban on this popular Chinese-owned app is set to take effect on Sunday.
The argument from the U.S. government is that TikTok presents a national security risk and that the Chinese-owned company is stealing user data.
Y'all, we are so indescribably cooked.
I know the government's argument is, oh, we want to protect your data. You and the data, bitch.
The United States has done a lot of stupid things. This has to be number one.
That's the number one worst thing. I mean, we did slavery in America. I mean, let's at least call it a tie, shall we? Today was a big day for the once and future president. Picture day. He took the official photo that will be hanging up in DMVs and airports all over the country. So, let's see what sunny face we'll be staring at for the next 4 years. Oh! Oh, man. You know what? The wild thing is, this was the now let's do a silly one. Last night's farewell address was a chance for the president to offer the nation some comfort.
The potential rise of a tech-industrial complex that could pose real dangers. An oligarchy is taking shape in America of extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the encouragement, Mr. President. I'm shitting my pants in comfort. Look, I know you've only got a few days left, but don't just give us problems. Maybe offer some solutions, you know? There's a dangerous threat of oligarchy from a rich elite, and that's why I'm pardoning Luigi Mangione. Go get him, Tiger.
Performing at Trump's inauguration will be familiar names from his campaign, including Kid Rock, Lee Greenwood, and the Village People.
First responders from Butler County, Pennsylvania, where Trump survived that first assassination attempt, will march in the parade. And the MAGA garbage truck that went viral during the campaign will reportedly hit the streets of Washington, D.C. during the Inauguration Day parade.
Whoa! Trump's bringing back all the characters from the campaign like it's the Seinfeld finale. We're going to be watching from home like, look, it's the cats and dogs from Springfield, huh? And they're wearing Trump's ear bandage. I mean, they're even bringing the garbage truck. He used it as a prop in one campaign stunt, and now it's going to be in the parade. I mean, it's not even going to drive itself. It's going to ride in the back of a limo.